Hey, happy Thursday, everybody. Mark again here, Weatherman Plus. And I got some big updates for you. We have a huge Arctic blast coming in, bringing some very cold wind chills as we go into November, as we go into our Thanksgiving week and into December as well. It is going to go way down here and feed our precipitation. It's going to feed cold air coming in this way. Our pattern is going to stay in this direction for quite some time, bringing a lot of rainfall also to the south that needs it very badly. Matter of fact, Louisiana, southern Mississippi, y'all missed out on this last rainstorm. We have a flash flood watch for y'all for this system that's moving through. Plus, on this direction, while we're getting all this cold air, there's a good chance not only for some more snowstorms to come in, also some chances for some freezing rain. We still have that system moving across Jamaica. That is still bringing some issues, but I got this on this view for you for a reason. Now, we have this low pressure in the Gulf, and we have this low pressure I told you that was forming up off the tail of this front. This actually, if it was not on the front of this low, it would have been a tropical storm yesterday. And the only reason it's not is because it's attached to a front. This brought hurricane force winds towards Florida, a lot of flooding in the double digits, even brought a lot of tornado warnings all night long. So I'm going to show you all the latest information so you know what to expect. If you've never been here before, make sure you do subscribe. I am all year long. I follow these patterns pretty early, and I keep you updated as we get closer to the event. Thank you for your time. Now let's get into your weather forecast. Now you can also see how strong these storms were in Florida yesterday. We had magnitude of almost 60, 60, 64, 61, even up to 86 miles per hour wind gusts. This was by North Key Largo. It was a lot of winds on that system all night long. And it did knock out their power. Over 120,000 homes without power from that storm. Now you can see that Invest, I believe it's Invest 98L, is going out through Turks and Caicos, straight on that path. It's been showing that still bring a lot of rainfall, not a lot of winds. And you see that system will eventually get a 20% chance of becoming a tropical depression as it pulls away, maybe bringing some more impacts towards Canada. Still showing is bringing a lot. Now you see a lot from Miami. That's what Miami has gotten overnight. Next 12 hours, guys. 24 hours, you see, it's not adding up to too much more. But next 3 and 5 days, really next 3 days is all you need. You can see all this heavy rainfall still coming towards Florida, northern Bahamas, over here towards Clarence Town, a little bit towards Turks and Caicos, but it is going a little bit more for Miami, going towards northern Bahamas. But also over here for eastern Cuba, for western over here on Haiti, and for Jamaica, just showing a clobbering amount of rainfall coming. Matter of fact, GFS shows it even a worse amount, showing just a big rainstorm coming your way. Just prepare for a lot of flooding. I know y'all need this. I know y'all have a lot of crops, but this is way too much, way too fast. But you can see this pattern I'm talking about when you look at your EPO, your East Pacific Oscillation, your jet stream on the West Coast. So as you get these dips of cold air that comes through, you're going to get a little warm up right there. Now, this is what's going to trick people. People's going to see this cold front is coming through still in the early 20s from the 20th through the 22nd. And this isn't a long-lasting pattern, but it is bringing cold temperatures and wind chills. There's going to be a second dip and a longer dip of cold air that's coming through. And that's going to set up the stage for our pattern for a deep trough on the West Coast, high ridge towards the East Coast, and everything in between is going to be maybe getting some snow, some freezing rain, or some ice. It could be a nasty situation. But you can see here, just from the Euro, when we take out all the other factors, you get that first dip coming in, and the control member in the white, the more likely outcome is agreeing with that. Then you get a second dip that comes in from the 23rd all the way to the end of November. And the control member is showing that more than likely you get a dip going all the way to the 25th and 26th of November for the coldest dip, guys. So you can see this when you look at your jet stream, your 200 millibar winds, you get that low dip on the West Coast, that low East Pacific Oscillation. And that comes in all the way until the 20s. Then it goes up on that high ridge, and we get some storms that move through. I want to update you on that. Then it comes in again. Subtropical jet kicks in, and you get a deep trough going all the way to the bottom with this cold air that's coming in with this trough all the way to the end of November, just till November 25th. This is going longer than that. Now you can see here from your vorticity, that system is going to move right up the East Coast, is bringing more impacts as well. But as you go into Sunday, that next storm system comes in. Once you get around noontime, you get a chance for a little bit of severe weather to kick in. Now this is going to get a little bit stronger as you go into Monday. When that gets a little bit stronger, as you go through Monday, the cells look a little bit stronger. You got stronger dew points, a little bit chance for one day of severe weather. There's 2 days, but I think you got a chance for one day as that comes through and brings all that cold air. But don't let that fool you, because that dip is going to stick around and go even deeper as we go through November. Now, as we look at the latest update, you can see with the Euro, that storm going to the northeast still isn't doing too much. Cold temperatures coming behind it, that 540 freezing line. Then as we go from Sunday into Monday, Sunday don't look like no serious storms in the south central, guys. Maybe Monday is your best chance to get some kind of storm formation in the deep south. That is about it. Then it moves towards the northeast, and you still have, look at these tight isobars. You still have all these winds that's going to kick in as this storm comes and brings snow. Now, it is bringing snow. You can see all the heavy snow, but it's also bringing the rain right behind the snow and the storms that's going to wash that snow away. Then your 540 line, then your freezing temperatures come swinging on through. This is your first blast. Now I'll show you it's trending. You can see the same thing with GFS, the storm in the northeast, cold air not meeting up with it. Then you have the storm coming in for Sunday, not showing too strong. I think Sunday will disappear. I think Monday is your best chance for anything as that goes up to the east, northeast, not showing a lot of strength. GFS is showing mostly it'll be on Tuesday maybe when you get a little bit of banding from that. Then you're still showing damage and winds. You can see all the tight isobars as you get that snowstorm from the 22nd through the 24th of Thanksgiving. All that heavy snow coming in. GFS showing it's bringing freezing rain as well. But at the same time, you see it still didn't move towards the east. Both of them are agreeing on what the Euro showed. It went over the Great Lakes. It didn't go out towards the northeast, at least not yet. But after this cold front comes through, then we got another snowstorm that's going to be coming through the Central Plains, Ohio Valley. And then we got another one coming even deeper towards the south as we go towards the end of November. As that cold air makes that big dip, you got a big fighting battle between freezing rain, snow, and storms all the way from the 25th towards the end of November. This pattern is going to bring this opportunity, guys. So they did pop up 2 days of severe weather. Let me go through them with you. On Sunday, you have a 15% chance of severe weather. So far, here's your cities and states at risk for the severe weather. So far, not showing much on impacts at all. And on Monday the 20th, another 15% right here in the deep south of severe weather. And this is actually awesome. Now, this is the best chance for severe weather from what I can see. But this is the states that really need this rainfall, guys. But so far, here's your cities and states at risk for any severe weather for Monday on the 20th. So when you try and get a look at what the impacts may be, when you look at your winds aloft, you can see with the Euro on Sunday, not really a lot of strong winds aloft as you go through Sunday at all. Then as you go through Monday, a little bit stronger. Not a whole bunch, but a little bit stronger right there for the south for any kind of severe weather. But you can see as this kicks in, actually towards the northeast, you get that stronger winds. You get all them damage and wind gusts I've been talking about, guys. This is a lot of strong upper level winds. This is going to cause some problems. Now, so far as you go through Sunday, there's not a lot of dew points, a lot of 55s, but you start getting the 60s down here for Texas. So I don't see the severe weather getting in towards Oklahoma. I'm showing on Monday is your best chance. Once you go into Monday afternoon, you start getting them high 60 dew points across Louisiana, across Mississippi, and portions of Alabama, where your storms will fire up a little bit, and they could have a little bit of potency as that swings across before we start getting these cold fronts. But you also can see with your cape, with your lift, your convective available potential energy is not super strong. It's strong over here for Oklahoma, but the dew points are not really strong in Oklahoma. They're strong in Texas. I think Sunday will downgrade, if not disappear. I think Monday will be your best chance. But still, you see all the convection is closer towards the Gulf. So I would say definitely southern Louisiana, southern Mississippi. Be warned for some kind of severe weather that could be kicking in as you go through Monday evening. But you can see after that, it just starts weakening down as it goes through Alabama, Georgia, just weakens down after that. Not showing a lot on lightning strikes neither, especially for Sunday. Some little storms brew up in those 60, high 60 dew points for Texas. I'm not showing a lot of seriousness. The convection's in Oklahoma. But you can see for Monday, the storms start going towards the south, towards Louisiana, which is a great thing, towards Mississippi, towards Alabama. So you are going to get these storms, guys, and they are going to start moving in for Monday afternoon. I'm not showing no big chances for large hail. Could be some small hail. I'm not even showing big chances for winds neither. But you do have chances for flash flooding because you're finally going to be getting rainfall after waiting all the way from April. You can see with the Euro not showing a lot of wind gusts coming with that system. You still got some higher elevations getting maybe the 40s into the 50s. That is about it as it moves through and brings all of them winds towards the northeast. The northeast is what's showing where all these winds are going to start adding up. The northeast and the Great Lakes. It's going to be a big area that's going to be bringing a lot of winds. And if you do get some snow, you could have some temporary blizzard conditions, guys, if it lasts for a few hours before the rainfall comes in. But either way, you definitely got damaging winds, high winds coming your way. And that's trending on the GFS as well. Y'all definitely have a lot of high winds coming your way. The latest run, at least 40s and 50s, that's for sure. Probably 60s across the lakes. So you can see it don't look like a lot of winds coming with that southern threat. And you can see that it does go out through northeast with your damaging wind gusts and GFS. Showing going still all the way down towards the Bay of Campeche as it goes out through the northeast as well, guys. So let's talk rainfall. The next 72 hours, National Weather Service still bring a little bit more. Remember, today was going to be the day we're going to have storms a little bit further north and northeastern Florida. Southern Florida was going to be okay for today. And all that lightness, y'all, for everybody, that's all a half an inch to blue, maybe getting close towards an inch. That is about it. But Florida, you could get to see another 2 to 3 inches as it starts leaving, still by Daytona, going towards Jacksonville. A lot of rainfall is still coming in the next 72 hours. Really, in the next 24 hours is when you're going to get that as that moves away. So you do have a flash flooding threat, and this is for today, Florida. You have a big marginal, and you have a slight risk for flash flooding for today. So I'm going to go up so you can see which city is in a marginal, which cities is in a slight risk to get more of that rainfall and add up to more flooding for today. Now, that system is going to move up the coast, so you don't have a chance for a potential tropical storm conditions to hit on y'all again. This will be rainfall, and then it will be moving away. And you see most of the rainfall is going offshore after we get that next system. Not a lot coming to the south neither. You see it right here for southern Louisiana. It's not getting a lot of rainfall. You even see this with the GFS. They're all agreeing that right here in the Gulf of Mississippi, the New Orleans, the West Bank, southern Louisiana, y'all, even though the whole state needs it, y'all look like y'all going to get mist from the heaviness. Still getting something, but you're going to get mist from the heaviness, and it's going to be northern in Mississippi, Alabama, and Louisiana for this heaviness. You also can see the next 7 days with National Weather Service, Weather Prediction Center, that it does become up to 2 inches in the northeast as that system hugs right up the coast and not push away with all the rainfall like the Euro showed. This is like the GFS showed. It's going to hug right up the coast and bring a lot of rainfall. And you see there's more coming for the Bahamas. Not a lot for this deep south. You're getting some, but not as much as you need. But look at this. Now we have an outlook for Thursday on the 16th for flash flooding. It's only a marginal, but you definitely have rain coming. You have to have some rain coming for you to get some flash flooding. So you do have some rain finally coming, guys. And for those that don't know, you can see why I say this. Look at this map. Exceptional drought covers the whole state almost of Louisiana, half of the state of Mississippi. They need rain badly. Now, you update on your Arctic area. You can see on your Arctic oscillation that you're going to have these cold fronts coming through, warm up, cold front, all the way until the 22nd. Then the cold air is going to come in for late November, and it's going to stay coming in all the way into December, all the way until December 20th. This cold air is going to stay and drop in. And with this pattern that we're in, it's going to come in from the southwest and carry further towards the south and further towards the east coast. So let's talk snow real quick. What's the potential of snow coming out of this cold air coming through with the precipitation coming in from the west coast? You see with the Euro, you're getting a little bit for the higher elevations in the Rocky Mountains, and it is a little bit for the northeast, and that's been trending. That's going to be a little bit for the northeast, a little bit heavier for Maine, but this next storm is coming right across the U.S. You can see the same thing with GFS. GFS brings a little bit more in towards the Great Lakes, a little hit and miss. We're just on a big warm-up right now. It feels like October, but don't be fooled by what's coming. And you see over here for the Northeast, mostly New England states, is going to get any of that snow if they get any at all. But GFS is showing that it is going to be a battle of some freezing rain, guys. Across Pennsylvania and western New York, you have a chance for some freezing rain to come on through on that system on the 22nd. Now that is still 6 days away, so I will keep you updated. And the next storm, it is trending, I will show you, has a chance for some freezing rain battles to come towards the southern side of the U.S. And just for trending purposes, you can see with the Canadian, showing everybody might get an inch or two coming in of that snowstorm. Still nothing for the Northeast, but after that, potential snow coming in, and this is trending with the control member of the Euro. Potential snowstorm coming in from the 22nd through the 25th for Thanksgiving as we get that deep trough of that cold air coming in, guys. And possibly after that, maybe start going a little bit further to the south. It's just way too far. You never go by a 10-day, but this is trending. Also showing some freezing rain possibilities coming out of this next transition, guys. Matter of fact, when you look with the control member of the Euro, next 10 days, of chance for snowfall, you see everything is a light amounts. But once you go from November 18th through November 20th, and we get that deep Arctic blast, look, just like it's shown with the GFS and Canadian, we have that snowstorm coming across the central and north central plains, upper Midwest, and the Great Lakes, going out through the intercoastal Northeast. It's going to lighten up as it goes towards the east, but it is coming and bringing a lot of snow in the Rocky Mountains. Also, after this, it could be transferring over towards the south a little bit and the Northeast on our next pattern. Now, I know a lot of y'all get a lot of information out there, and you find it kind of hard to believe what to say because one person says this, one person says that. So I have this link in the description. This is your high and low temperatures according to National Weather Service for the next 7 days. And you can see how you have these freezing temperatures coming in towards the south, towards the Northeast. And as you go into next week, that's going straight towards Texas with these freezing temperatures, high 30s and low 40s. This is coming in. So please go take this and go look and see what is coming in as you go through your highs for Monday, your highs for Tuesday. Look at these highs for Tuesday in the deep south, then your lows for Wednesday. It is going to be a very cold Tuesday and Wednesday and beyond as we start getting to this next pattern. So go click on this link and you go see exactly what the meteorologists predict your weather to be for the next 7 days. Now, just like yesterday I showed you, we still have these very cold temperatures as according to the Euro. Freezing temperatures moving in for Friday. For Saturday, very cold temperatures moving in. This is this weekend, guys. For Sunday as well, it's going to stay there. And you're going to have it for the Northeast also. Then as you go through Monday, it's going to be there. And this is where it starts building up for this next system. As you go through Tuesday, it's still going to stay kind of cold. But as you go through Wednesday, that's when it starts kicking in for this storm. Now you got some 20s moving in, guys. This is the 22nd. You got 20-degree temperatures moving in. Cold temperatures are coming all the way down towards Mexico. Very cold temperatures moving through. And now you got the teen temperatures starting to move through as we go through the early 20s. Now we're on the 23rd, 24th. It still comes in. This is the Euro. I'm showing you this is trending, guys. And the 25th, very cold temperatures. Look at this. This is going to be on the 24th. This is your Thanksgiving temperatures moving through Thanksgiving Day. 20-degree temperatures, guys. And bringing these kind of wind chills for your Thanksgiving. Be careful while traveling. Now, here's a little bit of the difference. GFS is showing some very cold temperatures moving through on the 22nd, 23rd, and for your Thanksgiving. But now you're starting to get those negative temperatures moving through. This is your temperatures. Towards a high elevation, you're getting very cold air. Now, this is actually what is trending. As you go through the 25th, going all the way down towards the south, 26th, look at this cold air. This is your temperatures, 27th, 28th, 29th. Just stays there for the rest of the month, guys. December 1st. Worst part is the wind chills. I will keep you updated. I just want to show you real quick on what's coming in the 22nd, 23rd. Look at this. Very cold wind chills moving through, guys. Very cold. All the way to the 25th. Very cold. Negative wind chills. 26th, 27th. Look at that. Now we're getting towards negative 20-degree wind chills almost negative 30 in the higher elevations. This is getting really cold, guys. Look at this, all the way to the 28th, all the way to the south. Just to show you it's trending, look at this from the Canadian. From the 22nd wind chills, 23rd, 24th, and it makes that deep dip on the 25th. Look at this. This is just like GFS is showing that's moving through. A lot of cold temperatures, not just us. Look at Canada, 30-degree wind chills. This is very cold air. Thank you so much for your time, everybody. I hope this has helped you understand what is coming around the corner. Please prepare for these temperatures. It is going to be a nasty chill. Winter finally setting in. If you've never been here before, make sure you subscribe so you do get the updates. Now, real quick before you go, Psalm 144, 3 through 8. Lord, what is man that thou takest knowledge of him? Or the son of man that thou makest account of him? Man is like to vanity. His days are as a shadow that passeth away. Bow thy heavens, O Lord, and come down. Touch the mountains, and they shall smoke. Cast forth lightning, and scatter them. Shoot out thine arrows, and destroy them. Send thine hand from above. Rid me, and deliver me out of great waters, from the hand of strange children, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is a right hand of falsehood. Amen. Have a great day, everybody. Remember, all glory always goes to God, our Father in heaven, Yahweh, and I hope He always keeps you safe every single day of your life, you and your family, and your neighbors, just everybody. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. Have a great day, everybody.